Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hello. If you're not, still hello. Just saying hello. I'm doing a part 2 to the Delphi thing because I ran out of time earlier. And I'm gonna try to make this as quick. I know I say I make quick videos and they're usually long and I'm really sorry for that. This is for Libby and Abby, who were 13 and 14 years old when this happened in 2017 on Valentine's Day. So if you do not know about this case, before I get into what I want to talk about, this is about Liberty German and Abigail Williams. They're 14 and 13 years old. They're from Indiana, Delphi, Indiana, and they were missing on February 13, 2017, and they were discovered February 14, 2017. That it should have never happened, is what I'm going to say now. Their lives, they were 14 and 13. None of this should have ever happened. Another thing, they have a guy that took him 6 years to get him, even though he came a few days after they found the bodies. He came up and told him they were on the bridge, and it took him 6 years to come and get him. And the person I'm talking about is Richard Allen. This case, I hope, gets solved one day. I hope Libby and Abby get justice, and I hope the people who I think are the scapegoats that are caught in the system right now, I hope they get out. They get freed. They go back to live their lives. And we catch the real people who killed these innocent girls. Yeah. So, something else I want to bring up, and I didn't get a chance to bring it up yesterday because, well, I didn't. Sorry, I was checking something. The only other people I feel sorry about in this case, besides Liberty German and Abigail Williams, out of the families, is Carrie Timmons, which is Libby's mom, and Anna Williams, which is Abby's mom. Everybody else, I feel like they've been lying, or they're holding something back. They know a lot more about this case. They're like, But I feel bad for them, and the reason is because both of them show emotion. Every time Anna talks about Abby, she's always crying. She's showing her emotions. She's showing what a mother would do when they lose their baby. And I feel bad for Anna. And Carrie, I feel bad for her too. She's getting left out of stuff that she shouldn't be. She doesn't know how her baby was taken from this world. She don't know anything. And on top of that, her oldest daughter thinks she's doing all this stuff for the case for money. I saw an interview where Kelsey was saying, oh, my mom's only doing this stuff for money. I 100% do not believe that. I believe Carrie is trying to figure out what happened to her baby. She's trying to figure out what happened. She's trying to figure out why. And she's worried because that was her baby, you know? And then Anna, she misses her baby. She misses her a lot. And I know she's getting coverage, but she's not getting as much as the Patties. The Patties are front and center. They're like, can you hear me? Hello? This, and that. Sorry. But Anna's like back here. She's just not getting that much coverage. But so again, I feel bad for Anna, which is Abby's mom, and Carrie. And another reason I feel bad for Carrie is because how she's getting treated in this investigation. Tobe Lesenby did not contact her. Nobody told her how her baby died. which is pretty sad because she wants to know and nobody's keeping her in the loop. Like, I get it. She lives in Kentucky. She's not there with her babies, but she's Snapchatting them. She's contacting them. And it's like, well, you're not a part of their lives. Their grandparents, Libby's grandparents, has guardianship over them. So we're going to only tell them, and maybe Abby's mom. But I think, and everybody can say, well, Carrie contacts. If you watch the documentaries, even the Lost one with Hannah Shakespeare, she says she Snapchats them. She stays in contact with them. So if she hadn't stayed in contact with them or anything, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, she's not that good. But she's trying. She's tried to contact them. She always has. She Snapchats them. Even the day that they went missing that morning, she Snapchatted her. And yeah, everybody goes, well, she wasn't a part of her life. She doesn't, she's Libby's mom. She did have contact with her and Kelsey. And yet people want to bash her for not doing anything. Like, come on, people. You don't know. And the fact I also want to bring up is I was watching the Hannah Shakespeare one. I actually like that documentary. It's pretty good. There are a couple things I want to bring up about that one. It's funny how when Hannah went to Tobe and he brought up Carrie's background, I would just like to know, why did he not bring up Derek's? Well, before I wanted to know, but I still want to know a little bit more why he would just bring up Carrie's and not Derek's, but who knows? It just seemed like he was trashing her more, and it's not okay. It's Libby's mom. She wants to know where her baby is, what happened to her, and wants to get justice for her. Just like Abby's mom. She wants to get justice for her too. But also back to this Hannah Shakespeare documentary, which if you haven't seen it, go look for it. It's called The Lost Documentary. And it's with Hannah Shakespeare. But also, I'd love to bring up the fact that I heard from Julie. I forget I think it's Melvin. If you're listening, Julie, I'm sorry. She said when they were doing the documentary, the Hannah Shakespeare documentary, she said that somebody had told her that Hannah could not bring up three things. Derek, Cody, and the shack. But yet they can bring up Carrie and her past. So it just makes you wonder what was going on inside Libby's grandparents' house. And I heard a bunch of other stuff too that was going in that house, but I'd love to say it, but I don't know if they're rumors or if they're true, and I don't want to skedaddle off YouTube, so. Again, I feel sorry for Anna and Carrie, other than Libby and Abby. And I hope that Libby and Abby get justice one day. And I hope they get the real people. And I hope the Patties get questioned more about whatever it is. And then somebody brings up Derek, Cody, and, well, besides them two, I'd like to know another thing. Why is it they could not mention the shack? There is nothing wrong with people talking about the shack. What's the problem with it? Why did Doug Carter bring it up? Why did Kelsey bring it up? How come them two are allowed to bring it up, but anybody else that talks about it, they're not allowed to? It's like, what are y'all hiding? What's up with the shack? Why are you bringing it up? And then another thing. See, I think who know more about this case in the families is Mike, Kelsey, Cody, a little bit of Derek. I don't know about Becky, but the thing that's suspicious to me about her is when they were going in her room, they were going into Libby's room, the dude with the camera thing, and she knocked a book over. The I Promise Not to Tell book. Like, that guy was leaving, and it showed her kind of like, it didn't show her like, yeah, like throwing it. It just, like, I don't think Libby would read that book. I haven't read it, but from what I heard, I don't think Libby would read it. It just makes you wonder what goes on, what was going on at the time when Libby was alive, what was going on in that family. Other than that, there's only so much we can ask, and the police people, they're not going to release everything. And I don't know if it's because they're going to jeopardize anything, or it's because there's something else. They have a lot more of somebody else doing this instead of Richard, but they don't want everyone to know. So, again, if you want more information about this case, I would check out, honestly, I would check out two YouTube content creators. Go check out Joe Lewis and Criminality. Them two I trust. Joe Lewis is brutally honest, and he talks more about this. Criminality does the same. But she's not like Joe Lewis. She's really good, and y'all should go check her out. So, with that being said, I want to thank everybody. I'm sorry for the long video. I appreciate you guys. Again, if you're new, hello. If you're not, still hello. And this is me signing off. And I hope the rest of you have a God-blessed day. Have a blessed day, sorry. Have a blessed day. And I hope Libby and Abby get justice. The right justice. The right people. Not no more scapegoats. Justice for Libby and Abby. Let's go. And everybody have a wonderful day. And let's get rolling, people. Bye.